Somewhere in your home right now, there are 10 pairs of running shoes, maybe more. And most of them, if you're honest, you barely even wear. You have spent, and this is the part that actually hurts, well over $1,000 on them. And one day soon, someone you love is going to open that closet, stare at the pile, and ask you one simple question. How many pairs of running shoes do you actually need? And you won't have an answer, because this didn't happen overnight. It crept up on you, one totally innocent pair at a time. So let's rewind to the very beginning and watch exactly how it happens. Because it is happening to you too. You just might not know it yet. It always starts the same way, completely innocent. You decide to get into running, so you walk into a store and buy one pair of shoes. You know nothing about heel drop or stack height. You have exactly one rule. It has to be comfy. You lace them up, you head out the door, and that first proper run feels incredible. You're a runner now. And that one pair does everything. Easy runs, the gym, walking the dog. It's your whole running life. And honestly, you're a little proud. One pair. So simple. So efficient. You see people with shelves full of shoes and you think, quietly, that will never be me. Oh, you sweet, innocent runner. The trap is already set. The first crack shows up a few months in, when your one pair starts to feel flat, dead underfoot. That's not your imagination. Running shoes have a lifespan, 300 to 500 miles, and the foam just gives up. So you replace it. Totally reasonable. One in, one out. Except you keep the old one. For the gym, for bad weather, just in case. And that, right there, is the first little lie you tell yourself. I'll only ever need two. You call it practical. Everyone keeps a backup pair, right? 2 pairs. The door is open now, and something is about to walk through it. Because then, you start reading, and you find the study. Real scientists, 260 runners, 22 weeks. The runners who rotated between several pairs got injured 39% less. 39%. And your brain lights up. Because now you have a reason. It's not a want anymore. It's injury prevention. It's basically medicine. And let's be honest about the other thing nobody admits. Buying it felt really, really good. This is the exact moment the hobby quietly stops being a hobby and becomes a habit. Pair number 3 arrives within the week, and you feel responsible, smart even. You don't just own running shoes anymore. You have a system, and systems always want to grow. Be honest with me. Are you starting to recognize yourself yet? Then you sign up for your first race, just a 5K, and something in your brain flips. You're not just a runner now. You're in training. In training, you learn, needs different shoes. Your soft daily trainers for easy miles. But speed work, that needs something lighter, snappier, faster. So you buy the fast shoe, and the very first run in it feels like cheating. The box arrives, and you open it like it's Christmas morning. That fresh foam smell hits you. You take a photo of them on a nice clean floor. You don't post it, but you take it. You know you do. Pair 4, and now you're reading shoe reviews at midnight. This is fine, you tell yourself. This is normal. It is not normal. But you can't see that yet because the next hit is already on its way. By now, you're deep in the culture. And the culture is built to keep you buying. You're on Strava, watching everyone else's runs. And of course, everyone else's shoes. Someone runs a personal best and lists the shoe in their description. It is in your cart before you've even thought about it. And then there's a sale, 20% off. Saving money by spending money, the runner's favorite magic trick. Your distances climb, 10K. Then the long runs get long, and your legs start begging for cushion. So you buy the big, soft one, a marshmallow for each foot, just for the long, slow miles. Pair 5. And now you say it out loud, proudly. My rotation. That word, rotation, is the most expensive word in all of running. Because there is no coming back from it, and then you do the one thing that changes everything. You sign up for a marathon. 16 weeks. Enormous mileage. And suddenly, every single excuse to buy shoes becomes valid. But one purchase towers over all the rest. The Carbon Super Shoe. A stiff carbon plate wrapped in bouncy foam, engineered to make you faster, and it genuinely does. It also costs $250, and it wears out shockingly fast. Doesn't matter. Race day is sacred. You cannot run a marathon in just any shoe. So you hand over the money for a shoe you'll barely wear, and you justify it with math. Cost per mile. Everyone at the start line is going to have them. You are not going to be the one runner who doesn't. Pair 6. This is the precise moment you become a shoe person, and you don't even flinch. After that, the excuses write themselves. A friend drags you onto a trail, and your road shoes slip everywhere. So, obviously, now you need grip, lugs, a dedicated trail shoe. Pair 7, then winter arrives, and you decide your nice shoes shouldn't get destroyed out in the rain. Enter the waterproof beaters. Pair 8, you're now buying shoes based on the weather forecast. Then a pair drops in a colorway that perfectly matches your favorite kit. That's it. That's the entire reason. And somewhere in here, the purchases stop even pretending to make sense. There's the backup of your favorite. because it got discontinued and you panic bought 2. The sentimental pair you refused to retire because it ran your very first race, and the one you bought purely because it looked incredible. No running reason at all. That's 10. Plus, 3 retired pairs in a drawer you cannot bring yourself to throw away. Which brings us right back to that closet and that question. Someone you love opens it, looks at the pile, and asks, how many do you actually need? And for the first time, you actually added up the money, and the honest total is closer to 2,000 than 1. You stand there, surrounded by foam and rubber, and you realize you've been telling yourself little lies for 2 years. It's for injuries, it's for the rotation. Race day is sacred. And here's the uncomfortable part. Every single one of those made perfect sense at the time. That's how it always works. So let's drop the lies and finally answer the question. Honestly, this time, how many pairs do you actually need? Not want, need. If you're a new runner, going a few times a week, 1. One good daily trainer does absolutely everything. Running seriously most days of the week, a second pair genuinely earns its place. For that 39% and to let each pair recover, actually training for a race. With easy days and hard days, a real rotation makes sense. A daily trainer, a workout shoe, and a race shoe. That's 3, maybe 4 if you also run trails. 3, maybe 4. That is the honest number for almost every runner alive. Everything past that isn't fitness anymore, it's feelings. And that's a completely different thing, which means if you're standing in front of 10, 6 of them were never need, they were the addiction talking. And that stings a little. But here's the twist that actually matters. Because the collection was never really about the shoes at all. Nobody buys their 10th pair of running shoes to run faster. You buy it because running became part of who you are. Every pair is a race you trained for, a season, a version of yourself you were chasing, the beat-up trainer that carried you through your first miserable winter, the racer from the day you finally hit your goal. The pile in that closet isn't wasted money. It's a map of everywhere the running has taken you. So the honest answer to how many you need is 3, maybe 4. But the real reason you have 10 is that you fell in love with something, and that is completely allowed. Loving the gear is just part of loving the sport. There is genuinely no shame in it. The only thing that matters is that you buy the next pair on purpose, not because a study or Strava or a sale told you to. So be honest with me down in the comments. How many pairs are you on right now? And which one was pure love, not need? And if you felt personally attacked by this entire video, you already know what to do. Subscribe. Your closet clearly has room for one more thing,